Welcome to Nickelodeon's Robot Wars. Today we've got a challenge belt. There's Mayhem, there's Vengeance, and the main event, the House Robot Rebellion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the master of mechanical mayhem, Dave Azer.
Welcome to Nickelodeon Robot Wars. We've invited the coolest robots in the world into the Robot Wars arena and matched them up in a variety of different battles. Besides each other, tonight's robots will have to avoid many obstacles in the arena, such as the pit, the Disc of Doom, the grinders, and of course, the House Robots. In fact, tonight those belligerent bots are featured in our main event, the House Robot Rebellion. We're letting them out of their corners and letting them at our contenders to finally find out if, in fact, they are unbeatable. So let's go down to the pits and Vivian Collins to get the news.
The pits are buzzing, Dave. Roboteers are frantically preparing for today's competition. The robots are charged up, and so am I. So let's get started.
All right, Vivian. First up, we're going to see the challenge belt with Rosie the Riveter and Tut-Tut. Then we're going to get a look at some mayhem with Joker, Vert-I-Go, and Techno trousers. After that, the Vengeance battle with Spin Doctor and Probophobia. And then the main event where Humdrum and Squirmin Vermin go head-to-head up against the House Bots.
From Arizona, Tut-Tut.
There's the defending champion, Tut-Tut, at 216 pounds, driven by Nancy Rodriguez with that pneumatic axe and a powerful lifting arm.
Tut-Tut and I got the belt. If you want it, come and fight us for it.
Yeah.
From Oregon, Rosie the Riveter.
Challenger, nothing to be laughed at. Rosie the Riveter at 215 pounds, driven by Anthony Light. He's got all kinds of speed and agility.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm with Rosie the Riveter. We're gonna easily take the belt from Tut-Tut.
Riveter, stand by.
For Tut-Tut, there's Nancy Rodriguez at the controls with their challenge belt, and Tony Light at the controls for Rosie the Riveter. The house bot in this round will be Sir K in the pincers. And joining Sir K in the other corner patrol zone will be Shunt with that diamond edge axe.
3, 2, 1, activate.
As RefBot backs out with a green light, Tut-Tut immediately on the offense. Goes right by Rosie, and Rosie does a great little evasive move. Tony Light at the controls, definitely in control now, as he puts Tut-Tut up against the rails, and Tut-Tut comes down with the axe. Right into the top of Rosie. Rosie's having a little trouble there. Not too much lateral movement with that bot, but plenty of power and speed when he gets a good run at it. And now he's pushing Tut-Tut over into Shunt's corner patrol zone, and Tut-Tut hits that gas to get out of harm's way. Now it's a bit of a piggyback ride with Rosie as the tractor pull. It's all kinds of events rolled up into one as Nancy Rodriguez looks on and buries the axe into Rosie the Riveter. Little Anthony has got to figure out a better strategy than this. He's going to have holes poked all the way through Rosie if he doesn't know what's good. And now Tut-Tut's looking for those wheels as Rosie gets up on two of them, drives right into the spinning disc trigger, and Tut-Tut is burying that axe. What a great tussle this is. Not a clear winner here as another great strategy move. Rosie goes into the pit trigger and runs over the pit before it opens. Great move there as Tut-Tut is in the rails, up against the grinders, and here comes Shunt. Shunt breaks up the little headlock. Nancy Rodriguez looks on as Tut-Tut is stuck up against the rail, and the 10-second count starts down as Tut-Tut buries that axe one more time. Now this is going to have to go to a judge's decision where they'll be deciding on damage, control, style, and aggression. While the judges do that, let's take a look at some of that action. Tut-Tut was quick with the axe, but Rosie was even quicker with the movement. Right from the beginning, this was a close battle. I'd hate to be a judge here.
All right, standing between Tut-Tut and Rosie the Riveter, the judges went to a split decision. And by virtue of their split decision, the winner and still champion of the Challenger Series, Tut-Tut.
Good job, man.
Really a back-and-forth match. The team of Rosie the Riveter, really, like I said, guys, a great match. Could have gone either way. What were your thoughts on the match?
I played to the best of my ability, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
I wouldn't say that, because I think it was good enough to entertain everybody, which is really the most important thing. All right, over here to the championship side, tough match. Did you think you were going to win it?
Yeah.
You did. All right, I like that. A big round of applause for both of our teams, and Tut-Tut retains the Challenger belt. Give it up for him. When we come back, chaos ensues in a mayhem battle. It's gonna get crazy. We're back with Nickelodeon Robot Wars. Our champion retained its title in the challenge belt already in this show. And later on, we've got the House Robot Rebellion. But up next, a mayhem battle. Mayhem, as in 3 robots enter the arena and only 1 comes out. Let's go to the battle board and check out the matchup.
All right, Dave, for this mayhem battle, we're going to see Joker up against Vert-I-Go and Techno Trousers.
So we're getting ready for our next mayhem battle where 3 robots go head-to-head, 2-head, and only 1 robot will move on to the finals. Now, earlier on, we saw Propellerhead dominate its competition. So let's take a look and see which one of these 3 teams will be joining Propellerhead in the finals. Right over here, we have got the Jokers. We've got Cody, Skip, and Jerry. Cody, tell me about the Joker.
We have an eagle spinner with serrated blades.
And I know you have a couple of extra goodies tucked onto the back. What are those?
We got a horn, a beeper, and a light, but the horn's like our signature or something.
Okay. Well, good luck to you guys. Let's talk to your competition over here. How about Techno Trousers? These guys are right over here with me. I've got Ellen, Andrew, and Jag. Now, Techno Trousers got a lot of interesting stuff. Tell me, Andrew, about the lance that you've got on there.
We have a hydraulic cylinder, and it pulls back a cable that's connected to a truck spring, and then we connect the lance on to the end of the spring, and we have a cam lock that lets us release it.
And does it come back as well?
Yes.
Okay, who's operating the weapon?
Me.
All right, well, good luck to all of you guys. Now let's see who the other team is. We have got Vert-I-Go with Will. How you doing, Will?
Pretty good.
Now, I know you like to do design work. Tell me about some of the design features here.
Basically, I just want to get as much stroke as possible out of the pneumatics. So this thing, it's going to lift up pretty high, reach some of the taller robots in the competition.
Okay.
And 2 wheels, so it's going to turn pretty fast.
All right.
Turn around and face them.
Okay, well, you guys met the 3 teams. Now let's see the mayhem battle.
From Virginia, Vert-I-Go.
And there's Vert-I-Go in at 213 pounds, driven by Will Tatman. He's got a mean lifting arm, not Will, the robot.
From Indiana, the Joker.
And there's Joker at 213 pounds. He's got everything but the kitchen sink attached to that spinning disc with hooks and steel whackers and padlocks. Well, you better stay out of the way of him.
From Massachusetts, Techno Trousers.
And last but not least, at 185 pounds, Techno Trousers, who's running some harpoons for weapons. We'll see how that works.
Riveter, stand by.
There's the Techno Trousers team on the right and the Joker team on the left. And Will Tatman for Vert-I-Go, all by his lonesome. The house spots in this round. Dead Metal with that spinning disc. And joining Dead Metal, Shunt with a diamond edge axe.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, the way this one's going to work, only one could go through, and the other 2 are going to be reduced to rubble as Joker goes in there with a spinning padlocks and the hooks, and Techno Trousers looks like they're having a little trouble there. It looks like Jack Kurtz is taking the helm just to see what's going on. But they are in major trouble as Vert-I-Go goes vertical, and Joker comes in there with a spinning disc again. If that disc connects to anything, and it does, right into dead metal, it looks like it does some damage to dead metal as well, as Joker goes in taunting dead metal right into that corner patrol zone. But dead metal is quick to get the saw out and bury it. Techno Trousers is back under the control of Andrew Kurtz. And it's a big old gang up on the Joker with Shunt and dead metal. Poor Joker can't get out of there. The disc isn't spinning anymore, and Vert-I-Go and Techno Trousers are going head-to-head with each other. Joker finally gets out of there and gets that disc up to speed, and Vert-I-Go, with a lifting arm, takes the power link right off of Joker. They were doing so well, but boy, look at that thing fly off. That is, for all purposes, the kill switch, and they are all over as RefBot does the countdown. Wow, the strongest bot's Achilles heel was hit. And Techno Trousers is taking a beating by dead metal right now as RefBot is nearly down. The audience counts it out, and Shunt is dragging the dead Joker across the arena. And Vert-I-Go and Techno Trousers are still going at it as Shunt lines him up, and the Joker gets some hair time. Poor Joker had all the weaponry in the world as Shunt hit the pin trigger, and it might be time to bury the Joker. Wow, there's the punchline. And there's still a 10-second clock going down because there needs to only be one clear winner as Techno Trousers is spilling hydraulic fluid everywhere.
Cease.
Well, they weren't immobilized for 30 seconds, which means it's still going to go to a judge's decision. Will Chapman thinks he's got it.
All right. Great competition. That's why they call it the Mayhem round, because anything can happen. So close, in fact, it had to go to the judges' table. They decided that Vert-I-Go was the winner of today's Mayhem round. So give them a big hand. They're moving on. Standing with the three teams. First of all, we'll start with Joker. Cody, we know one thing about your robot. You guys got nice and airborne. What happened out there?
The only thing that went wrong was he took our power link out and we couldn't move from there on. It was a lucky hit, so congratulations.
Well, luck counts to it. He even agrees with you. Techno Trousers team, you guys were doing well for a while there, and then maybe some tough luck towards the end. What happened?
Shunt hit us in the hydraulic tank.
But again, a great battle, so congratulations to you guys. And Vert-I-Go, you're moving on. You're going to advance to play in the finals round. How do you feel right now?
A little bit scared because Propeller Head's in the final round. But I think if I can flip him, it's over.
Guys, one more time, a big round of applause for all three teams. A great competition.
So there it is, confirmation. Will Chapman's Vert-I-Go go through. They'll be fighting it out for the Mayhem final later in the series. Next up, the Vengeance battle with Spin Doctor and Probophobia.
I'm here in the pits, and it smells like a little vengeance is cooking. Let's head into the operating room and find out what this vengeance battle is all about. Right over here, Probophobia, we've got Gina and Jeff. Now, Jeff, tell me, what's going on?
Spin Doctor's been operating without a license, and we're here to take care of them. There can only be one doctor in the house, and we want to save Robot Wars a lot of money with malpractice suits, so we're gonna take them out.
Spoken from Dr. Probe. Now, right over here, the Spin Doctors, I'm sure they have something to say about this vengeance battle. What's up?
As he said, there can only be one doctor, and we're going to show him who it is.
Well, you think it's going to be Spin Doctor?
Yeah, well, take a look at the costumes.
Okay, the costumes are nice. So, Spin Doctor, Probophobia, they'll be heading into the arena to sort the vengeance battle out.
From California, Probophobia.
And there's Probophobia in at 171 pounds with a lifting fork. He's quick, he's sturdy, but he hasn't been tested in battle.
From Florida, Spin Doctor.
And there's the Spin Doctor, a little heavier at 204 pounds with that awesome spinning disc, and he can run either way up.
Riveter, stand by.
There's 12-year-old Gina Banks in the controls for Probophobia, and 14-year-old Ann Beaver for Spin Doctor. And the house bots in this round will be Dead Metal. And joining Dead Metal in that other corner patrol zone, Shunt.
3, 2, 1, activate.
As Refbot backs out for this vengeance battle, Spin Doctor goes in on the attack, Probophobia on the defense, and the spikes right off of Probophobia knock that drive chain loose from Spin Doctor's weapon. Wow, that didn't last very long, did it? Who would have thought Probophobia would have got him there that easy? But now Shunt is going to do a bit of cleanup here and take old Spin Doctor back to the MASH unit. As Refbot does the countdown, Shunt waiting patiently, and Probophobia taking a bow. Refbot is counting up to 10 to prove that the 4 Spin Doctor guys are out of it. And indeed they are, as Dead Metal and Shunt go in and clean up a little bit in the emergency room. But before that, they're going to have a little last-minute surgery. As Shunt hits the pit, Dead Metal is making good use of that scalpel saw right on the front. Look at those slice marks. Well, if anything, maybe Spin Doctor can get a malpractice suit, but they are well and truly out of this one. Probophobia in there within about 30 seconds knocked that very chain there right off of their drive. And they were out of it right after that. As Dead Metal lines up, goodbye. Spin Doctor is buried. As Probophobia win the vengeance round.
All right. So in a matchup between our medical teams, looks like Spin Doctor is going to the infirmary for some Band-Aids and stitches. So it was Probophobia over Spin Doctor, and you guys are a little mad at one of the house bots, aren't you?
Well, Dead Metal was really mean. Got right at our power and our receiver.
But you know, the only reason why you were in that mess in the first place is because of what Probophobia did to you in the first place. Gina, tell me about your strategy and how you were able to harm your opponent.
Well, my strategy was to put my probes into their chain.
Which you did pretty much right at the start of the match. Did you think that it would be as easy for you as it turned out to be?
No, I thought it was going to be really hard because they're a lot faster than us.
Well, you caught him. So congratulations to Probophobia, Spin Doctor on a great match, and a big round of applause for all of our Roboteers and our robots. Great match. When we come back, the time has come for the main event. Do you hear the house robots knocking? Do you? This is it, the main event. The house is rocking and the robots are about to roll into battle.
That's right, Dave. It's the main event. The House Robot Rebellion, where Humdrum and Squirmin Vermin will try to survive.
From New York, Squirmin Vermin.
Squirmin Vermin, a little yellow 209-pound bot with a pneumatic lifter and some major flammability.
From Minnesota, Humdrum.
And the awesome spinner of Humdrum at 220 pounds. He's got 2 maces on a spinning drum that you better stay out of the way of.
Riveter, stand by.
And there's Andrew Cariotti at the controls for Squirmin Vermin and Eric Domholt, 13 for Humdrum. And they will be fighting it out to try to survive the house bots. And Shunt. This is a pretty tall order. Let's see if they can hang.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, here we go, Humdrum. And Squirmin Vermin off to a quick start. Squirmin Vermin is doing just that in between the house bots. And the spinning power of Humdrum sent him flying off a Shunt. Shunt definitely with a weight advantage here. And Squirmin Vermin's nose goes flying across the arena as Shunt tries to bury the accident. It's a four-way tag team tussle here with the housebots all locked up. Humdrum not doing a whole lot of moving all of a sudden as Shunt is pushing him ever closer to that pit. Somebody's hit the trigger, and Dead Metal is burying that saw right into Squirmin Vermin. Well, the housebots are just too awesome for these guys. Poor Squirmin Vermin never had a chance. So what do these challengers have to learn about this round? Don't mess with the housebots. As Shunt drags Squirmin Vermin close to the mouse hole, and he's about ready to go down. Or is he? Squirmin Vermin's hanging on for dear life there as Humdrum hasn't done a lot of moving. And what's that door in the middle of the arena opening and the smoke coming out? It's Sir K. As if these guys needed any more help. He's looking real impatient. And look at that saw of Dead Metal go through Humdrum. And Sir K is looking for any extra little tidbits, little robo scraps to pick up. Wow, this is really unfair. Look at that. Squirmin Vermin held high above the arena, just wriggling helplessly as Sir K dumps him out of the arena. And the crowd loved that little departure. Wow, as Shunt now goes into Humdrum, they are just looking in disbelief up in the Humdrum booth. And Sir K comes in for a bit of cleanup too on Humdrum with those pincers. Over a ton of pressure in him, crushes poor Humdrum and drags him lifeless to the center of the arena. Uh-oh, it's the drop zone. He's putting something above it. There's a box of some sort sitting on top of that drop zone. As the ref cam looks on, poor Humdrum is about to get mashed up. What's going to come out of there, nobody knows. It's a bunch of scrap metal, which is exactly what Humdrum has been reduced to. Look at that. Over 80 feet up in the air, just drops down on Humdrum's lifeless carcass. Well, they had a good beginning, but they sure had a sorry end. Nobody beats the housebots.
All right, here with the teams, and first of all, the Squirmin Vermin team. Andy, I think this belongs to you. Yes. The nose, pretty much all that's left. It's hard enough when you have to compete against each other, but then you have to compete against the housebots. I mean, how tough is that?
It's very hard to control it. It's difficult to move, and then they hit you, and it goes downhill from there.
And they hit you, and they hit you, and they hit you one more time, right?
They keep banging on you until you die, pretty much.
And if that wasn't hard enough, all of a sudden Sir K comes into the mix. Now, after facing those housebots and realizing how tough they are and how awesome they are, if you had a chance to go back and fix your robot, what do you think you might add to your robot to be able to compete with the housebots?
Put some tape around our removable link, because that came off.
Yeah, tape and bandages, I think. Lots and lots of bandages. All right, that does it for another edition of Nickelodeon Robot Wars. Make sure you guys join us next time to see some more of the world's greatest robots in action. See you later.
Remember, building robots is extremely dangerous and should not be attempted without great care and parental supervision. For more information, please visit www.nick.com.